Uncle Drummer TV.
Hey peeps, it's your boy Uncle Drums here in a secret location. I'm with the lovely, amazing Kerrie Downer. How you doing, miss?
I'm good, thank you.
You good?
I'm really good.
Life treating you nice?
Not too bad, not too bad.
All right, excellent, excellent. All right, let's jump into this because the weather's not looking too great. I think we missed the sun and everything, so we're going to jump in real quick, yeah? How does it feel to be an aspiring plus-size model?
It feels good knowing that we're starting to be accepted in the industry, in fashion, in TV, in all sorts of media. But it's hard because the competition is quite fierce.
There's a lot of you.
There are a lot. You wouldn't have known years ago that there were a lot because we were hidden. You know, we was a taboo. But now you see so many beautiful plus-size women. The competition is really fierce.
Yeah. So how long have you been doing this pageant?
I started. I did my first pageant last year. I did Miss British Beauty Curve, and I was Miss London Curve 2016, and I finished in the top 10. And it's my first ever pageant experience.
Yeah.
You know, so I've again entered this year, and I qualified for finals as Miss London Curve 2017, and the finals are on the 5th of August.
Okay, excellent. All right, so how hard is it to get into that field, like modelling, pageants? How hard is it, or how easy is it? How easy or how hard was it for you?
Extremely hard. There's always going to be somebody else that has something you don't, or you're always going to have just that little thing that somebody else doesn't. So it all depends on what the client wants from the models for their brand.
Okay.
It's really, really difficult.
So you find it difficult, yeah?
I think so. I'm just starting out.
Okay, cool. All right, so can you tell us, the public, what size does plus size start from?
It depends. I've seen people class it from 14 up. I've seen people class it from 12 up, which I think is ridiculous, both of them. Because I wouldn't call somebody of a size 12 plus size. I would call somebody of 14 plus size. Personally.
Would you say that wasn't? Would you say that was like under plus size?
Yeah, I would say that's quite straight sized. If you look at the difference between a 20 or a 22 and a 14, the sizes are completely different.
Yeah, for real.
But everybody carries their weight differently, so your size might not, you know, your shape might be different. You might carry it different places, so it doesn't really, it's quite outdated.
Gotcha. So, did you get a lot of encouragement in trying to go into these pageants? And
I've had a lot of encouragement and support from family, from friends, even from strangers on like social media. But with that, you also get the negativity.
Yeah.
But yeah, from everyone around me, I've had a lot of support.
Okay, so what was it that took you into doing that?
I have always been a part of a team. I've been coaching and competing in cheerleading for how many years now?
Yeah.
And as a coach, I always do things for other people. I've got teams of girls who I support and I encourage them, and I tell them that they're to do the best they can do for them, look after themselves. But I just wanted to take my own advice, and to start out, I just thought I needed the confidence. So let me go and just do something for me, just have fun, just try something new.
So it was working with others and helping others that pushed you into that lane?
Yeah, I think working with others and having young girls look up to me, it gave me the responsibility of showing them to be confident, to love yourself. But I wasn't always taking my own advice.
Okay, Kerrie. So, what will it take for you to get to the top level of these pageants and like this plus size modelling? What kind of things do you have to go through to get to the top?
Now, I think mainly it's just persistence and determination, because you never know what the outcome's going to be on the day of a final of a pageant, and what how confident you are, what everyone else is doing, like the way you're judged and what judges you have. You never know. It's just, to me, it's just like cheerleading. You never know what someone else is going to pull out or what the judges are going to think. But I just think if I keep progressing, looking at previous winners and our current queens, they're amazing.
Yeah.
Taking as many tips as I can.
Yeah.
Just because I got top 10 last year, so hopefully pushing for that.
That's good.
Winning.
That's good. So can I ask you, when it comes to this modelling, is it about having a pretty face, or is it about being big? Is it about having a great personality? What are they really looking for when they talk about this plus size?
I've been accepted for a few jobs that are coming up, and I've been turned down for a few jobs. So you never know what the client is looking for. You never know what they want. But I think you've got to have the total package. I think you've got to represent someone's brand or someone's, someone's clothing line or whatever you're doing it for. You've got to have to represent. You've got to have, the right look. You've got to have, some people might want girls with tattoos. Some people might not want tattoos, and you never know what they want. But I think you've got. They ask for the shape and size. They always, when they're calling, like doing a casting call, they will say they want certain heights, just like normal modelling, just like straight size modelling.
Yeah.
So it's really competitive.
Okay. Do you think there's ever going to be a day when you see plus size models and these catwalking models? Do you think there's going to be a day when both of you are going to be modelling together? Do you think that ever happen?
I hope for it. I think so. I think it's coming. I do think it's coming.
And do you think that plus size model is getting more recognised in the UK?
It is, and it's, to me, I'm quite new to it all because I never thought it was around.
Yeah.
I just sort of, thought it from a straight size. There was no opportunity for me at all. But now you see it. You see the plus, Ashley Graham. You see, those sort of models doing big branded things that no one would normally, plus size models would never normally get called for.
Okay. How important is plus size modelling for you, Kerrie?
I think it's extremely, extremely important because being plus size is still something that people feel that they can, make fun of.
Yeah.
And be negative about. You wouldn't make fun of and be negative about people because of any other aspect of their body, but for some reason being bigger is still open to some people to be negative about. We need to shut that down and show them we are exactly equal to everybody else.
Good. What is the ups and downs of this modelling?
I think the ups is that we're getting out there and promoting, we're showing that plus size girls can do the same as straight size girls. We're getting out there. We do look good in fashion. We do look good in clothes. We look good in swimwear. It's society that thinks we don't. So us getting out there and being ahead of these campaigns, just showing how equal we are.
The ups and downs. That was the ups. So what's the downs?
And the downs, I think, just being used to being plus size and being quite, shut down and shot down a lot of the time. I think for me, it's the rejection. You've got to learn to take it on the chin, and not personal, because normally it is personal with your size.
Yeah.
But in this industry, it's not. So.
Yeah. So do you think a lot of girls take it personal when they don't win or they don't achieve what they want to achieve?
I don't think. I think girls or women that have been in the game a bit longer understand. I think when you're quite new, it is a bit, you take it personally. But as you go on, you understand it's part of the job. But with pageants, with my pageant, the Miss British Beauty Curve pageant, I didn't find any downsides. I didn't win. I come top 10, but I walked off that stage that day feeling like somebody completely different. Like my confidence levels went from here to up here.
Excellent. All right, so in like normal model, this slim model catwalk type of thing, yeah, those type of models, yeah. In this plus size and Miss Curvy and all that stuff, yeah. Do you think that there's a lot of love between you lot? Because obviously, maybe society might not see it as they're ready for this plus size thing. But do you think, as you ladies working together, do you think that you give each other a lot of encouragement and a lot of love?
Mate, yeah, totally. Like I say, my pageant sisters and the queens, we are like a family. We are each other's competition, yes. But if you're having a bad day and you can just get on the Facebook, get on the phone and message them, and they are your support. They're going through the same things. They have the same troubles, the same negativity towards them. So you're each other's rock. You're each other's competition, but you're also each other's strength.
It's wonderful. All right, Kerrie. So, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years from now?
Hopefully, would have won one of the pageants. I want to try and do a lot more. Hopefully, get into some more campaigns. I've recently done the FAB campaign, which is the fight against bullying. We did a couple of photo shoots with our underwear, which is quite a big thing for plus size girls to do. Hopefully, maybe it's at least get my foot in the door.
Yeah.
In the modelling, the plus size modelling world. Hopefully, as it grows, there'll be more opportunities.
That's right. So you just want to be more out there.
Yeah.
What's been your best campaign you've been on so far? What's been the best project you've been on so far?
I do think the FAB campaign it was run by one of our queens, Emma, and it was Fight Against Bullying, and it was just everyone in the room was different shape, different size. It just showed the kind of bullying people have been through, just for the way they look and the way they're built, and everybody's built a certain way for a different reason.
Yeah.
And you know, we got confident and we got strong and we fought against those words. We wrote them on our bodies, and we took photos and we showed them that they don't define us.
That's good. So there's a lot of power in that campaign there, yeah?
Yeah. I felt quite powerful when I was taking the photos. You know, it did upset me to think when they said, you know, what words have you been, you know, any names you've been called, any negativity. And when I thought about it, it did, you know, you could get a bit emotional, be like, no, I'm better than that.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't mean nothing to me anymore.
Yeah. Okay, Kerrie, so looking at you, you seem like a very confident lady, but have you been through a lot of traumatism when it comes to people picking on you or saying stuff about your figure and stuff as a youngster?
As a youngster, I was always bigger than the other girls. I wasn't crazy big, I wasn't, you know, huge or, you know, out of, you know, I was in proportions-ish when I was growing up.
Yeah.
But I think that I was more bullying myself. I always had supportive family, I was encouraged to be confident, but I think it was me. It was more me and my self-esteem. And then as I grew older, it came a lot from males. You know, it wasn't really from females. It was a lot from negativity from males. And I grew up in a time where it wasn't just my size. I wanted straight hair, and I wanted, you know, I was too dark or my hair was too curly. So there was a lot of things going on, not just my size.
Yeah.
So I learned slowly to embrace each one, like, you know, natural hair, and, you know, I am who I am. And then the size sort of crept up and down, but I think I'm doing it now.
Okay, so what got you to that position where you kind of thought to yourself, you know what, it's about me, and I just got to work with what I've got and just make it better? What got you to that stage?
It was just knowing that if I can't change it, I've got to learn to love it, and if I can change it, change it. I started going to the gym, started eating better. I saw changes in my body, and just things that wouldn't change. I had to understand they're part of me, and everybody's different. You know, so no matter how much I might have back then wanted to be a size 10, I would never, you know, I may not never get there. So love what I've got until if I can change it, I'll change it.
Kerrie, what do you do when you're not entering these pageants and modelling and stuff?
I work in a preschool, so again, I'm used to being in charge of mini adults, crazy little mini adults. But I take part in national cheerleading competitions. I compete, and I am quite into fitness, so Zumba and Fight Club, which I'm demoing tomorrow for my instructor.
Do you want to tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, it's just bag boxing, aggression, and it's like a party. It's drum and bass, it's garage, it's literally a party every Monday night, but you're toning, you're, you know, working on your stamina. Is amazing. They have big Fight Club meets. The most recent ones have been in Box Park in Croydon. They have live PAs like Kelly LaRock, and they have DJs. They had MC Kai down. It's just like a huge party. So if you want to be involved, get in touch. There's one in Beckenham, and you get your first lesson free.
Excellent. One thing I want to ask you, this is like personal now, yeah? Do you know, like, because you're saying like this plus size thing is like kind of new to the UK, it's a new thing, yeah? Do you plus size ladies get a lot of males trying to chat you lot up now?
Now, there's a line. You've got the guys who are genuinely interested and think you're, you know, attractive, and then you've got the fetishy kind of guys.
Yeah.
And you do sometimes get a lot of the especially on Facebook and things like that, you get a lot of those strange messages. You just got to learn to just, you know, ignore them.
Filter and get rid of
them. But, you know, there's guys like every shapes and size and colours, and so, yeah.
So it's definitely the in thing now.
Yeah, I don't want to feel like it's the in thing. I don't feel like we're a trend or we're just a fad that's going to disappear, because there's going to be people of all sizes all the time. But yeah, I do think that people are a lot more accepting, and there were a lot of guys, I think personally, who did like a bigger lady, but they felt it was socially unacceptable, so they would want to keep it secret, or they wouldn't want to tell anybody. So, you know, it seems like this new thing was when everyone's just, you know, being real about it now.
Yeah.
So,
Good luck.
You just like who you like, don't you, really?
That's right. What advice can you give to any young ladies that might be plus size and just want to get into that field or just want to feel confident about themselves, what type of advice can you give to them?
Do it, because a lot of the time it is just arguing with yourself and debating with yourself. You know, I want to do this, but I can't, and you know, doubting yourself. Just do it. You get turned down a few times, that's fine. Just keep going. You are as good as everybody else. You are, you know, just start loving yourself, and then you'll see that your confidence grow from that. Even if you're not confident, even like, I don't know if you've heard fake it until you make it.
Yeah.
Keep going, you know,
Yeah.
and then you eventually become what you know, speak it, put it out there.
Yeah. That's good advice. That's good advice. For young and for old, yeah?
Anybody at all.
Okay, excellent. And where can the people find you, Kerrie?
I'm on, what do you mean? What?
Sorry.
What do you mean?
Yeah, where
Find me.
all right. Have you got any pageants coming up now that you want to talk about?
Yeah, Miss British Beauty Curve on the 5th of August in Maidstone is the finals. Miss London Curve, and hopefully I will be bringing home a crown this year.
I hope so as well, yeah? All right. And where can they find you, i.e. Twitter, i.e.
I have a Facebook page, Miss London Curve, and I have Instagram, Curve 1986.
Excellent. I just want to say thank you for today, yeah? Thank you for your time. I like your energy, and I think you're going to go way far in this thing.
I hope so.
Yeah? I like it. I like your energy and everything else. So
Thank
just
you.
keep going, yeah? And we'll
Thank you very
talk soon, yeah? Take care.
Nothing on that beat. Oh.